Welcome to another edition of Friday at 4:20. My name is Mike Naburs, and over the next 40 minutes, we brought in some local Hamilton comics to make you laugh. Actually, some Brantford comics to make you laugh. Yeah, we'll get to that in just a moment. We'll get to that in just a moment. But first, we got to introduce our panel. And way over on my right, as he always is, Mr. Patrick Coppolino.
Buongiorno.
Buongiorno, Patrick. How are you today?
Very good, thank you.
That's good. And you have been kind enough to open up the wallet to offer a money-back guarantee. If you don't laugh during the show today, Patrick Coppolino will give you
$23.
$23! It goes up every time we record the show. And sometimes at the same time. Anyway, that's awesome. And the reason, of course, we can offer this money is we give you no avenue for collecting it.
Yes.
There's no email. There's no phone number. You might be able to track Patrick down at, where would I find you?
Yuck Yucks Burlington.
All right. Let's introduce, as he always is, standing, wandering, pacing in the middle like an expectant father, and we think he might be. It's Manolis Zontanos.
Tikanis.
Take a knee, my friend. How are you?
Good. I've been trying making babies all week.
I know. Is that right?
Yeah, no, I just have to find a human to try it with.
You've been warming up.
Yeah, all I've been doing is practicing.
Oh, that's fantastic. You're getting a little older now, though. Has it slowed down at all?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes. Now it's like there's time between, definitely.
You got to take a break and a Gatorade.
Yeah, Gatorade is always a good thing, a Gatorade. Or the blue pill.
Replenish. Have you ever...
Yeah,
have you ever tried? Have you?
Yeah, well, just...
What happens if you're a regular functioning guy and you take a Viagra?
Does
it do anything?
It turns you into a porn star.
Does it?
Yeah.
Your idea of what a porn star is.
The ideal recipe is, a bunch of booze.
Right.
I prefer rye, and then
okay.
And then like a half a pill.
Yep.
And then female. And then you're like, for some reason, you can go like
forever.
You can just go forever.
Yeah. The funny thing is that you think there are females who actually would like that. Well, I need a guy who never stops. Listen, we have a female in the room. It's rare that you guys manage to bring because I think mostly it's because females rarely would hang out with Manolis and Patrick. But we have a couple. You guys are a married couple, but you're both comedians. Yes. And I'd like to introduce you now to the audience. First, Chanel, you. Chanel Warwick, how are you?
I'm good. Thank you for having me.
Well, thank you for being here, Chanel. And this motley fella you drag around with you, what's his name?
This is Wally Warwick.
Wally Warwick!
Yeah, wowsy! We're on the radio!
We're on the radio, honey.
It's 4:20 a.m., isn't it?
Yes.
Somewhere in the world.
4:20 a.m., which would be a good time for the show.
Yeah.
Wally, Chanel, you guys live in Brantford right now. You're both originally from Brantford?
Yes.
Yes? Yeah. Oh, we answer in unison, too. That's fantastic.
You can smell it on us when we came out.
Chanel, how long have you guys been married?
It seems like forever.
Okay.
We're going on 5 years, 8 years together. Couple kids.
Couple of kids.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you have?
Boy children.
Okay.
Yeah, boy children.
Both
testicles
boys
and all.
Okay. Excellent.
Got a young baby named Marin, named after the comedian Mark Maron.
Excellent.
Shout out. I know he's listening.
Sure he is. Big fan.
And we also got Liam. Liam, who is 7 years old, legally named Walter William Warwick V, but dear mommy over here did not want him to be called Wally for fear of him having the hell beat out of him.
That was a good move, eh?
Yeah.
It was a pretty good move.
Great move.
Yeah.
What is that full name, though, again? That's a heck of a moniker, though, my friend.
That's Walter William Warwick V.
The fifth. 5 of them.
Yeah.
Wow. Chanel's just looking on like, what the hell did I
give
get?
out his address too while you're at it?
All right. We're going to find out more about Wally and Chanel's wonderful career as stand-up comics and their wonderful marriage. But first, we got to get to our game. We've been delaying far too long. This game's called Friday at 4:20. And what we do is we have 12 envelopes. They are official Bell Media envelopes. It says Bell Media on them. That's what makes them official. And they have 12 random topics. So we'll get you to Plinko. When you Plinko, that'll determine what number topic you get. Once we give you the topic, you just start rambling on, and we'll all join in, and we'll have a good time.
Amazing.
So I think, Chanel, you should get get to go first as not only the guest, but the female guest that we have in the studio. Why don't you go up there and drop a puck? I said, that's a puck with a P. And Chanel's topic is number 5. Number 5. Here we go. All right. Chanel Warwick. Everybody gets to weigh in on the topics. It's just as the first person, you get to weigh in first.
You love this. You love doing this sort of thing.
This is, and I'm allowed to say the word on the radio because it's in reference to Snow White. Which dwarf was most like you, Chanel? Which of the 7 dwarves was most like you?
I believe if Grumpy and Sleepy had a child, that'd be me.
It's a little
100%.
A little creepy. You're gonna put them together there.
Yeah.
Grumpy and Sleepy. Which one though more? Because Sleepy goes with the territory of having kids.
I think it would be Sleepy.
Sleepy is you. All right,
yeah.
A little sleepy, a little dopey here. You might nod off during the show.
I brought a Red Bull.
Oh, that's right. You did too. You're loading up on the Red Bull. Wally.
Yeah.
If she's grumpy and sleepy, which of the 7 dwarfs are you?
Was there like a radical radical dwarf?
There wasn't a radical
No.
dwarf.
Okay.
Do you know the 7 dwarfs?
Do I know? Not on a personal level,
Okay.
Michael. No. Still yet to meet them. Perhaps at a Comic-Con one of these days. Everybody's doing those.
Sure, yeah. Or when your kids get a little older and want to watch a lot of Disney.
Yeah. When they get a little bit old. Oh no. My son's already into all the horror movies and stuff like that.
Oh, so he's beyond.
Oh, he's moved far.
You
beyond.
guys missed.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
No,
you know what? Actually, it's daughters that will drag you kicking and screaming to all the Disney films.
Yeah. Not planning on having any of
as
that.
Patrick knows, he's seen them all. He can do Frozen from start to finish. Awesome. Wally, you want to take a shot at another?
I'd say Dopey.
Dopey.
I'd probably go with Dopey.
We had to have a Dopey in here.
Yeah.
I think you stole Manolis'. Manolis Zontanos. Give me a dwarf.
Is it Snow White in the 7 dwarfs?
Yes, it is. Snow White.
Can I be Snow White?
Oh, yeah, sure you can.
She's pretty hot.
Sure, yeah, absolutely. You're very Snow White-ish.
What was the whole concept of that? Was it Snow White in the 7? What were those dwarfs doing?
Well, Snow White was lost in the forest.
Okay.
And then she stumbled across a little thatched hut that lived 7 dwarves who worked in the mines. Hi ho, it's off to work we go.
And then what happened? They saved Snow White?
Well, you know what? The prince actually saved Snow White. Maybe you want to be the prince.
No, I want to be Snow White. Those dresses are sick.
Those dresses.
Chanel was
sick.
shaking her head a little bit during your description there.
Oh no, was there? Did I err? Did I err
said?
somewhere? Was that not roughly the?
Well, she ate the poison apple, and then she fell asleep in the forest.
Oh yeah,
and then the little men went and found her.
Oh.
So they found her.
Is that what happened? Oh, and they took her back to their cabin.
I'm fairly
It's creepy as hell now.
Oh yeah. I think
I
it's all
still
a
wanna
bunch
be
of
Snow
drug
White.
references.
We found this sleeping girl and we're taking her back to our place.
I'm
Okay,
sorry she
hold
had
on.
to call you out like that, Mike. Just welcome to my life,
No,
brother.
no, that's all right, Wally. It's all good.
I'll be that. I'll still be her.
He's okay. He's going back with the 7 men. Excellent. Good for you, Manolis. Patrick, there's not much left here to chew on, brother.
Probably Dopey.
Okay, you're going to go Dopey as well.
Yeah.
That's excellent. Nobody wants to be Doc? Manolis, that could be you, buddy. I mean, you're always giving people prescriptions for things. You could have been Doc.
Or just giving them things.
No, just giving them things.
No real prescriptions.
Spreading disease, whatever.
My advice of how to take the prescription, I guess.
Wally Warwick, get up there and drop a Plinko puck, my friend. We need another topic here on Friday at 4:20. Wally and Chanel Warwick, our guests in studio. Manolis Zontanos, Patrick Coppolino, always along for the ride. Here we go. It's exciting. Number three. Here we go. Topic number 3. They won't all be as hard as that first one. Name a sport you were good at.
A sport I am good at.
Yes.
Oh.
Or were good at.
Good at.
I take into account that we as older gentlemen maybe don't play sports as much anymore. But when you were a kid, was there something you leaned towards?
I was relatively good at baseball.
Oh, were you?
Yeah, kind of like up in the upper echelon, a house league, never quite making it to Double A.
No, but still, that was a sport you understood, you got it, you enjoyed it.
I was even an umpire for a brief period of time.
Really?
Yeah, and it was weird being like I had to police that all the children had their genitals protected. I found that to be the oddest part of the job. Like when you break it down, like because one of the rules is like you got to have that cup.
Yeah.
Like, I am safeguarding all these children's genitals.
That's because who can't do teach.
Well, yeah, that's true, because also there was a time that I took a foul ball
right
off my right testicle.
Wow.
Yeah, and then everybody was like calling me a hypocrite because I'm policing these kids' junk. I'm not even taking care of my own. Like, what's up?
That's
man?
crazy. Wally, I'll just point out, man, we're only 10 minutes into the show, and you've managed to bring up genitals several times. Chanel's nodding her head, yes, this is a regular topic.
That's how I woke up this morning.
Well, hey, you are married.
She brings up my genitals, if you know what I mean.
Hello. Chanel, what sport were you good at as a youngster?
Dodgeball.
Dodgeball.
Is that
Dodging or throwing?
Mainly dodging.
Dodging? You were good at dodging.
Yeah.
You've been dodging?
I've
been dodging balls a long time, according to Wally.
I try.
Manolis Zontanos? Dodgeball sounds like a fun... because dodgeball's popular again. Like, there are now dodgeball leagues all of a sudden. And
Oh, yeah.
have you tried
sure.
it?
No.
Adult dodgeball? No.
I don't move that way anymore. Are you kidding me?
Manolis, what were you? I know you were never a big sports guy.
I was really, believe it or not, I was really into BMXing.
BMXing?
I guess that's not a sport, but I used to.
Oh, it definitely is.
Yeah, sure it is.
Like,
that counts.
stuff, bro.
Yeah, but I was good at like doing. I was just doing they called it, I guess, flatland freestyle. Like,
Sure.
just like doing tricks on your bike.
Yeah.
And I was good enough to be like if a pro would be like, okay, you got game, but I wasn't good enough to like be like just an expert.
To be a pro.
To be a pro.
Yeah.
But I was good enough.
But you could have gone somewhere. Could have gone the distance.
Maybe
Yeah.
and then I realized there was girls.
Yeah,
and I just lost interest
you know what?
in it. But I could do a tail whip. I could do a decade. You know?
Nice.
I could do a squeaker.
How many guys though sporting careers were ruined when they go girls?
Great.
And
I know,
that's how
right?
everything was like. I don't want to do this anymore.
I guess it doesn't work with, hey, ladies, I can do a squeak.
Yeah. Check out my decade, lady.
Well, the problem is as soon as you were playing a sport, as soon as you realized there were girls, the first thing you wanted to do was get rid of the jock strap. So, right? I mean, it's like, I got to open this up for business. Manolis, you could have also said swimming. You were a lifeguard, and swimming is a sport.
Yes, I was a lifeguard.
Were you like a really good swimmer, or were you just a lifeguard? You never like swam? Did you ever do laps? Did you ever, racing, swimming?
Yeah, I was in tons of competitions. I used to, a lot of them were at Jimmy Thompson Rec Center.
Yeah.
I was really, I was saying, it was probably the same thing. I was like, just everything in my career. It's like, I was just good enough that I
get by.
Like, I was like, okay,
almost.
I could keep up with the pros, but I couldn't pass them.
There's
know what
like
I mean?
always that ceiling that damn it.
I loved that. I loved like one time in a competition and I got they put two of us in the same lane. I might have told this story before, but it was at Jimmy Thompson Pools. There's like 2,000 people in the stands, and they're like, okay, it's I'll just go next. So now I'm swimming. It's all about time, but I'm not actually racing against anybody. So by the time I was done, my team was chanting my name. By the time I was finished the race, I was like 2,000 people yelling out Manny for some reason.
Manny.
And I realized, and I put my arms up like it was the Olympics, and I pretended I just won. And people started like going with it, like, yeah! I haven't gotten more into it.
It's amazing.
It was like probably the best moment of my life.
That was right there.
I peaked there. That was it.
Other than the time that you did air guitar as Van Halen at a school you never went to, but that's another story. That was also the best time of your life. Patrick Coppolino. I know you were quite a hockey player when you were young.
No.
Okay.
I did play hockey. My dad was a hockey coach, which is weird that I didn't end up playing hockey.
Oh,
but
really?
I
Yeah.
did like 2 summers of like roller hockey.
Okay, but not ice hockey.
No, you'd play at an arena.
Yeah.
That's after they take the ice out. And,
Sure.
Yeah.
And
But I if you checked my elementary school yearbook, you would think I was good at everything because every time there was photo day, I would join every team's photo because they would do the photos in the gym and they would just have the jerseys for each team and they just call the players.
They don't even pay
Every
attention.
team, I was on the basketball team, the volleyball team. I just go throw a jersey on and stand in there. So like I have like 3 yearbooks where I'm on every team.
That is
even
awesome.
in grades that I wasn't in. 'Cause no one said anything.
You were just having fun with it, man. Oh,
No one said
that
anything.
is awesome.
Grade 5 over there.
That's all you need. You didn't need to do the sports. You just needed to get in the picture.
But I did like playing basketball.
You like basketball?
And I was on the volleyball team, but I got a black eye at the tryouts.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Slam.
Yeah, we were both going for a volley or something. Someone's elbow came down, and then I made the team. I thought it was because I was good, but I think they had to put me on the team.
They felt sorry for you so you wouldn't sue.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Manolis Zontanos, drop a puck. Here we go. It's Friday at 4:20. Brand new topic on the horizon.
Did we do 3?
We did 3.
10.
10. All right. These are very versatile. This is a very versatile Plinko game.
Suggested number.
Drop the puck or do whatever the hell you want.
What do you listen to if you're driving in your car? What do you listen to for fun? I mean, aside from obviously Funny 820, great radio station, hilarious. What do you listen to? You listen to rock music, country music, pop music, no music, talk radio? What do you listen to?
I go from CDs to talk radio. I listen to either. I actually don't listen. I'm sorry, I don't listen to the station. Because
Station?
This station. I don't.
Let's
Because
say, hang on a second. Let me just. And his microphone's off. Wow, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I'm sorry. We can't hear you, Manolis.
I'm sorry. I can't listen to stand-up because I don't want to be influenced.
No, you're absolutely right, and there's a perfectly good reason. And I know a lot of comics who we've had on here say the same thing. I mean, you can't because you're like listening, oh, that's hilarious, and then you don't know, right? I mean, it's like 6 weeks later, you're going, oh, this would be kind of funny. You don't know where it came from, so you want to avoid.
Yeah,
the
next
stand-up
thing you know,
comedy.
you wind up with like Kevin Hart's tag in one of your jokes. or
Yeah,
something like
exactly.
That. Yeah.
And
Well,
then people are
that's
suing you, and
That's exactly why.
that's exactly why. And I totally get that.
So I bounce around from I go to 64610 or 7. What was that? Zoomer Radio 740. 740.
So, but you like talk radio.
I like talk radio.
You like to listen to because I know you have a little. You love politics.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so you like to listen to political discussions on there.
Or those shows. What's those shows like? What's his name? It was like Coast to Coast. What's that one?
Oh, Coast to Coast.
CBC Radio?
No, it's
what's his name? Art Bell.
Art Bell. Coast to Coast
Coast.
Radio runs overnight, and it's a lot of UFOs and conspiracy
love that
theories,
stuff.
and you
Oh,
love
really?
that stuff. You eat
Yeah.
that
Oh, you're
stuff
gonna have
up,
to
eh?
show me where to find that.
No,
Yeah,
no, you would like that.
So good, but I and Zoomer Radio is awesome. I love being. I don't know why, but I love being on the AM because I feel like I'm just disconnected from the world. Like, like I feel like no one's listening.
Everybody listening right now, you're disconnected from the world.
This is the Wild Wild West.
No, it is the
AM radio
West.
station.
The thing about it, like this show is on this.
Yes,
Is on
that's
this-
true.
You think we're gonna get the show on anywhere else? No way. That's why I love AM radio.
That is awesome.
gunslinging.
That is an awesome way to look at it. I never thought about this show and would it be on anywhere else, and it
You
never
think,
would.
yeah, where we're
would
gonna
never
get
make it
away with this? On
nowhere
FM?
else.
FM would be like, who are these guys?
Let's all just start a podcast.
Yeah.
That's what this is.
is-
Only we broadcast it. It's a broadcast. Oh, Patrick Coppolino.
Or I like to listen to Chili Peppers.
Manolis' last minute. What do you like to listen to in the car?
Well, I don't drive anymore.
Oh,
so,
okay. Yeah. What do you like to listen to on the bus?
Whatever Manolis is playing in the cars. That's what I'm listening to.
That's what we're listening to.
But when I did have a car, I had I remember it was like when the Kings of Leon blew up, and they had like that one album that was just
Oh
on the
yeah,
radio
"Use Me" I think
constantly.
was one of the songs.
But
And
I had-
it was a bunch of.
I had that album, and I remember just listening to it over and over and over again, and to the point where like I saw them live, and I was so bored because
I guess it just was
Yeah.
exactly the same.
yeah.
There's nothing new here.
So Manolis' talk radio is
All right,
best.
Manolis' Talk Radio. Hey, our married couple of comedians over here. We got Chanel, we got Wally. You guys are in the car together first. What
I
are we
listen
listening to?
whatever drowns them all out.
Oh, you're drowning the family out.
Drowning the family
Wally,
out.
we've already gotten a sense that Wally can be very loud. He didn't really need a microphone.
No.
Music, pop music, rock music, country music.
I probably listen to the more embarrassing stuff in the car, like the ones you can sing along to.
Oh,
the
singing
bells,
along. Yeah,
So, like,
absolutely.
You pop in the old Spice Girls and the old Britney
Oh,
Spears and
right.
just-
The 90s
just
are
go
alive
for
and
it.
well.
Yeah.
Wally, what do you like to listen to when you're driving?
It is a constant switch back and forth between death metal and sports talk radio.
It's death metal and sports. That's an interesting combination.
Oh yeah, it
Yeah.
just depends on how stoned I am at the time. To be honest, Mike.
A big sports fan?
Yes.
A Leaf fan?
Huge Leaf fan.
Oh, wow.
Not really. I've always found it funny that they play the Leafs games on this station. Because they've
Yeah.
just been a comedy of errors for so many
Yeah,
years. Like, why not? Why not? Oh, just, it'll make everybody happy. Just put us on the funny
I
station.
gotta the Leaf games end up on the funny station if our sports station has another sport that it's airing. So
Right.
we have a sports station, TSN 1150. So if it's then we bounce the Leaf game over to Funny 820.
Yeah.
And it was for years. We thought it was kind of an inside joke that
Right,
you'd put the
because they
Leafs on
called
a
them the Make Me Laughs, right?
Yes, that's
Yeah.
right. You'd put them on a comedy station. Why
Yeah.
wouldn't you?
Yeah.
So it did make sense. Now, hopefully, us actual diehard Leaf fans are hoping for more, but
Yeah,
you know,
Freddie Anderson's
you
just gotta pull her together.
You just never know.
Yeah.
All right, let's Plinko, Patrick Coppolino, drop a puck. It's Friday at 4:20. Mike Naburs, Patrick Coppolino, Manolis Zontanos. Our special guests, Wally and Dionne Warwick. Chanel, I know. I can't help it. Chanel Warwick. What? Number 8?
8.
All right, here we go. Number 8. This is for Patrick Coppolino. Patrick, always the most difficult to find good topics for Patrick. What's a food you can't eat?
Can't?
Can't.
Asparagus.
Not won't. Can't.
Asparagus.
Asparagus?
Yeah, it gives me violent diarrhea.
Does it really?
Yes.
Most people, it
sucks.
just makes their pee stink, but you get the violent
Makes
diarrhea.
my pee smell like
No,
Yeah.
I get terrible stomach aches.
Wow.
And I number 2 like every
That's crazy,
every
eh?
5 minutes. It
And
sucks.
and how long did it take you to figure that one out to blame the asparagus?
I found out while we were on the road. Actually, we were in Ottawa, and remember, I kept it was when I started cooking. And I was made because we had one of the hotels that had like a kitchen and stuff. So I made everybody we bought so much asparagus, we used it for like breakfast and dinner and everything. So
And you were just-
and then I was just so sick, and then I didn't know why, and then I had asparagus again like 2 weeks later, and the same thing happened.
and
Then I looked it up and I found out that's actually not uncommon.
A lot of people have problems with the asparagus.
Yeah.
That's fascinating. All right, well, we learn something new every day. Manolis Zontanos, what's a food you can't eat? Not you won't, but can't.
Well, that's what you get for cooking so much. First of all.
Well, that'll teach you.
Yeah, I was like,
way to
well,
go, Manolis.
Let's cook for 4 hours to have a hamburger. Okay, great. But then
very
take
good.
a picture before we eat.
It's a very good hamburger.
Anything I can't handle hot. Anything hot.
Super spicy?
Super spicy.
Super
Can't-
spicy?
Yeah. no,
Because of what happens later, or because of even at the moment, like the
moment,
sweating and
later
stuff.
I can deal with it.
Okay.
But the moment you're like, it's like my throat. It's just like
and it just and your lips start burning and peeling and
I don't understand people that are like really
That can
into
eat that. Oh, my
hot sauce and all that.
oh. Okay, you know what? I have trouble. I struggle with understanding how putting yourself through that kind of pain would
Do
be
you like
enjoyable.
hot sauce?
No. I'm Dutch, man.
I'm gonna
Salsa
guess
spice.
Wally
Oh,
likes
I'm
it.
very into hot sauce.
See, I knew it.
So you could tell Wally's a hot sauce guy.
Yeah,
man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the hottest you'll go?
I'll just like medium. Medium of anything. I won't go past medium. If
Right.
it says if the word's hot in there, unless it has to do with like pictures of women, I don't want anything to do with the
But
word
that's
hot.
my
I can
favorite.
See, I can see Manolis sitting down and googling hot pictures of women.
Yes.
What his favorite band is the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
The Red Hot Chili Peppers.
It is.
That's
It is,
as
but
close
I
as
don't
you
have
get
to
to
eat their
hot.
CDs.
That's my favorite. How hot will you go? Medium. That's awesome. Wally, you like the hot? What can't you eat? What can't you eat?
I eat?
Is there something you just can't eat?
Oh man, a lot of kids are eating butt these days. I can't.
Oh,
can't do
wow.
that.
Okay. Didn't see that answer coming.
PG way of saying it.
Sure.
Let's see what else. I don't know, like wet mushrooms. Wet mushrooms, specifically wet mushrooms.
So, because when you cook mushrooms, they produce a ton of moisture. If you don't drain that moisture off and they're sloppy and soggy and a little slimy,
Yeah,
that's what you can't
like.
eat.
I mean the ones out of the cans.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like canned mushrooms.
Yeah.
Oh, they
Yeah.
are slimy.
Yeah, that and squash.
Wow.
Yeah.
How did squash get in the group?
I don't know, man. It's a 420
can't-
show. I did 420 things before I got here. All right, there's
I
just a
can't
lot of
do
stuff running through my
squash.
head.
Chanel, who does the cooking in your family? You guys share the duties, or one of you cooks more than the other?
Oh, it's 100% me.
100% you.
I make a mean grilled cheese.
Oh, so now you know what Wally can't eat. What can't you eat?
That's a good one. Onions, they repulse me.
Oh, really?
Oh, my
like
God.
cooked or not cooked,
All
or
of it.
just no onions ever?
No, I wish I liked onions because they're in everything.
They are.
They are.
How do you avoid them?
I make a really big stink at like
Oh,
Easter dinner.
wow, yeah.
Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah, you cannot do onions.
No, I can't. man. They're they're chopped up real fine. You won't even know. And then I'm like gagging at the table, like.
So it's not something they physically do to you. It is a repulsion of their flavor.
Yeah. I mean, too much onion powder is too much onion.
Really? Because that's onion powder doesn't carry a ton of onion.
No, it's too much.
But it's too much.
Too much.
Wow. But you're not allergic.
No.
Just repulsed.
Just repulsed.
Repulsed by onions. Onions, slimy mushrooms, squash, asparagus, and medium chicken wings to go, please. Over at the Plinko board, I think it's Chanel's turn. Chanel, you're back up. Chanel's back up to bat to drop a Plinko puck as we explore various and random topics here on Friday at 4:20 on Funny 820. Number 5, remember the reason that we always do this show is to encourage you to get out and support local comedy. We already did number 5. What's the nearest big number to that
4.
one? Number 4. Sure, we'll take number 4.
Wally's got his own room too. I don't know if you told
You got a
him about
room?
that.
Yeah.
Okay, hang on. We'll do the topic, and then when we get to Wally, we'll get into Wally's room. That scares the hell out of me.
It's her room too.
Chanel, is it okay to get drunk on a first date? Is it okay to get drunk on a first date?
Yeah, just don't drink all the wine to avoid getting pregnant.
Oh, wow. That's
There we
words
go.
of wisdom from Chanel, everybody. So
I mean,
Liam's
I'm
the
not-
oldest?
Yeah. Not speaking from personal experience or anything. I don't know.
So a little tipsy's okay, but don't go so far that you end up doing,
Don't finish the box.
Right, exactly. Okay. All right. That's excellent. Wally, is it okay to get drunk on a first date?
I'm gonna have to say yes because I love my children.
Okay,
I love them.
excellent.
I love them very much.
Well, we have a married couple here, so yeah, you guys are
fantastic.
sharing stories, man.
Yeah.
So it is okay.
Yeah.
All right, excellent. I wonder what Manolis Zontanos thinks. Is it okay to get drunk on a first date, Manolis?
Yeah, of course.
It's encouraged.
you have to get drunk on the first date. It's not because of the sex thing. Like you're like everybody gets more relaxed.
Right,
and-
sure.
It's not because of that. Because you want to see how that person acts drunk.
Right.
Right. Because people who they really are
Comes out.
comes out. Like
Yeah.
what your walls come down, and if like say some dude's a jerk,
Yeah.
they'll be like
They'll expose that right away. Yeah.
And if a girl's like I don't know,
Yeah. Whatever.
whatever.
We're only going to get into trouble if we go into what the girl
I don't know
is.
if I say anything, it'll be
Yes.
but it'll come. Everything will come out.
It's
in the
very
wash.
true. It's like a truth serum, isn't it?
Yeah, you should always
kind of
get
a
drunk
little
on
truth
the first
serum.
date.
All right, Patrick, would
Always.
you agree? Drunk on a first date's a good idea or a bad idea?
I don't think it's either.
Okay,
I think it's fine.
It's fine. You're okay with it.
Yeah.
You're okay.
That's yeah.
You like the truth serum idea that Manolis has concocted?
I do, but I also I also think like he would judge someone's behavior. But on a first date, they don't owe you anything.
What I want from a person
No. Oh, here we go.
is up to me. I get like it's like I don't have to.
I don't want you to. I don't want fake you. I want real you. That's
Yeah.
what Manolis is saying.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Manolis
I
wants
think
real
it's a good
you.
idea.
Okay, it's a good idea then. Let's
I judge everybody all the time.
absolutely. We're being judged as we sit here, Manolis. Let's go over to Wally and talk about Wally and Chanel's room. Tell us a little bit about where you can go out and support great local comedy in your area.
Yeah, in Brantford, every Sunday and Tuesday, I run a show at a marijuana lounge called Brandsterdam Cafe. It's located at 403 Colborne Street East. Sunday shows are at 9. Tuesdays are at 9:30. Why? What are you looking at me like that for?
Are we even allowed to advertise them?
I just did. Still going back now.
Hang on a second. Bell Legal is online too. Hang on one second. You know what? Screw it. Let's do it. I'm gonna hang up on Bell Legal right now. I'm hanging up there. Yeah, screw
This
you,
is
Bell
the
Legal.
420 show. We
Here
do
we go.
420 comedy.
It's called the Brandsterdam.
Yeah, Brandsterdam Cafe
Brandsterdam?
is the venue. The
And it's
show doesn't really
Tuesdays?
have a special name. It's
That's all right.
Tuesdays and Sundays.
Tuesdays and Sundays.
Sundays at 9, Tuesdays at 9:30. We do it in support of the Brantford Food Bank. If you bring a canned food donation of 3 items or more, you can get a raffle ticket, and we give away a lot of really cool stuff throughout the show. Lots of cool stuff.
That's awesome. Would it be easier? And I'm just throwing this out there,
yeah.
just as a an observer from the outside. Would it be easier to just have the shows start the same time?
You know,
Tuesdays and Sundays at 9. Boom.
probably, Michael.
But yeah, Sundays we're just a little more
Pot
relaxed.
is very heavily involved in the whole thing, and
So,
it
sometimes
got
it really
into
doesn't
scheduling.
start till 10.
That's right.
Come on, let's be honest.
Yeah.
All right, Bramsterdam. Bransterdam. That's not easy to say, is it? Especially when you come out of there. Check it out Tuesdays and Sunday nights. We appreciate you guys driving in from Brantford to be part of our show today. We still got a little bit of time left. Wally, I believe it's your turn to Plinko. Woo! Drop a puck, my friend. Let's have another topic here on Friday at 4:20. And Bell Eagle's calling back again. Damn it!
It's a great show. I love doing that show.
You love doing that show. That's a great
yeah, it's a lot
spot.
of fun.
Good spot to go in
It's
Brantford.
completely different from any comedy show you've pretty much ever been to. In your
Excellent.
life.
Well,
Yeah.
we hopefully our the fans of this show will go out and check it out and support you guys and bring a can good along. What number did you get, bud?
I got number 2.
Number 2. Here we go. Number 2. Wally Warwick. What? Oh, you don't even cook.
Well,
This is gonna be
I
difficult.
cooked the odd thing. Let's hear it, Mike. Let's see if I can.
I ran
handle
into this problem on the weekend. So
Okay.
we had company coming, and they were vegans.
it. Ooh.
What are you going to make to eat if you have vegans coming over? Do you have a dish? Do you have something you can think of? Because I was stumped, man. Turns out everything I cook
You know,
is like anti-vegan in some way or shape or form.
see, this is weird because like I would just slice up cucumbers,
Well, that's not a bad idea.
whereas Chanel, I think, would just refuse to have them over. Is that accurate, honey?
Yeah, pretty
Chanel's
much.
like, I got nothing.
If you,
That's what I literally said. I said, I got nothing.
Yeah.
We're going to have to like order in. Is there a place I can order in from? Because there's no food, no meal I cook because they were strict, right? There's no eggs, no cheese. I could make, you give me cheese, I could make a meal.
Right.
But without cheese, I don't even know where do you start?
Potatoes? Start at a potato?
I guess we could have done some potatoes.
Yeah.
Eh? Yeah, without cheese. Really?
Yes, yeah.
I'm not
No,
having.
you're stumping me, Mike.
It's a tough one. Manolis, what would you make for somebody if they?
Nothing, because I don't believe in feeding people human beings. Is that what vegan is? Like, is that like eating humans?
Sure, yeah, well, exactly. And the rest of us are all like, why not? Why can't we eat your progeny?
I would probably just, I don't know.
You take some of that fancy Greek oil you're always going on
Yeah,
about,
that
and
you
just
can
put that
skeet
in a dish.
Can they eat bread?
I can't tell if this is like the time you didn't know where pickles came from or not.
Wait.
The pickle story really lives
Oh yeah, well
outside
there's
of-
egg in bread, right? Yeah, you're right. There's no eggs in.
Well, you can
Wait.
buy bread apparently that doesn't have eggs, right? So
Okay.
or whatever.
I would. I don't know, dude.
Turns
I
out-
would just I just get drugs, I guess.
Pat,
yes.
that's a great answer. Patrick Coppolino is the only actual chef in the room. Patrick, I should have gone with you first. All right, solve my query. What would you cook if vegans were coming over?
I would cook something that they thought was vegan friendly, and then surprise them after.
Surprise!
Yeah, that was delicious, wasn't it?
Excellent. You're not vegans
Yeah,
anymore.
That or just salad. That's your only option.
That's your only other option. All right. Is Chanel Plinko? No. Wally, whose Plinko turn is it?
I just Plinko'd.
You just Plinko'd? Chanel is gone. Manolis, we're back to you. We got time for one more. That's why I'm rushing everyone along. Sorry. Here we go. One more topic on this Friday at 4:20. Number 4?
And 10.
Yeah, 4's gone.
11.
How about
Big numbers.
How about 12?
12. Let's do 12. Yeah. Obviously,
30 dozen.
the Plinko board doesn't even really matter.
No, not at
I'm
all.
not even sure why.
It's a visual aid for people listening.
All right. This is a weather question. Manolis, I know you like the weather. You're a big fan of the weather.
Yeah.
Yeah. Would you prefer it to be cold and dry or warm and rainy?
Warm and rainy.
Yeah, you like you don't get depressed because I know you also have depression issues.
Well, that goes. I do. Well, I don't know. I've
We're
never.
on a Bell station. Let's talk, guys.
I've
Well, that's
never.
what we do here.
I've never
we talk about Manolis' issues.
I never talked to an actual doctor about it because I'm afraid. Because if I'm afraid of what I'll find out, so
Yeah.
I don't. And then maybe they'll send me somewhere.
That's it. Yes, because that's what they do, Manolis.
I don't know.
They lock you up now.
They do. I was watching Glass last night. They locked those 3 guys up. I don't know why.
They'd probably ask you, have you ever tried stand-up comedy?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's where we send a lot of our best people. Manolis, so the gray skies and all that stuff, does that affect your mood as well or not?
Yes. A sunny day, whether it's cold or
So cold and sunny and cold and dry technically means sunny, bright and sunny, but cold, or dark and rainy and warm.
Well, the warm would make I actually like taking cold showers, believe it or not.
I know you do.
But I'd rather not it be cold outside, so I'll go warm.
I took
warm
your
rain.
cold shower idea. Now, Manolis has shared this before on the show that he has a freezing cold shower every morning. That's how he starts his day. Somebody told him to do it, and he did it, and he loves it.
I do it too. I finish
Do
off
you?
with a shot of cold. Yeah.
Oh, well, see, there's somebody else. Now, what I've gotten as far as this is my big step forward, which is really hot shower. I will now get out of the shower to dry off. I used to dry off in the shower where it was still warm, but now I step out, and I'm like, And that's as close as
Well,
I
hey, dude, I know it's not much, but it's a step.
It's a step in the right direction.
Dude, I'm telling you, man, you'll never feel more alive after a cold shower or during it. It's psychotic.
As much as I enjoy thinking about you in the shower, I'm more interested in Chanel in the shower. Chanel, the last second, you just like turn the hot off?
Yeah, I just go straight to cold. It helps me get out that last little bit of pee. You know,
Well, now I'm not as
Start
interested
my day.
in Chanel in the shower.
start my day clean.
But a shot of cold, and that feels... Wally, have you taken her up on the shot of cold at the end, or are you still just a straight
because she
hot
just
guy?
pisses on me every time.
You're a straight hot dude. Yeah. Keep it hot, lady.
Keep it hot. If you're gonna pee on me, make
Keep it
everything
hot.
hot. Make everything hot.
Patrick, I mean, you don't shower often, but when you do...
I pee in the shower sometimes.
you pee in the shower.
Is that what we're talking about?
I think so. We lost control of it a while ago.
I don't take cold showers because I'm not a psychopath. That's
Which is the official Bell Let's Talk terminology for Manolis'
I
issues.
picture Manolis doing that in the shower, and he's like, "Oh," and he's like, "Why am I so depressed?" Forcing yourself to take cold showers.
Writing
don't
fart writing fart jokes in a cold shower, shaking.
You know what? Without the cold shower, you might not need the Viagra, buddy. All right? There you go. All right, listen.
But warm and rain is my answer.
Warm and rainy, warm and rainy. What about you two?
I choose warm and rainy as
Warm
well.
and rainy?
Yeah.
Cold and dry, warm and rainy's too humid. Can't do it.
Okay, so cold and dry. We got one cold and dry, but not in the shower.
Right.
Because it makes his wife pee.
Yeah, that's cold and wet.
Listen, thank you so much, guys, for driving in and being a part of
thank
this. Our first married couple on the show. And we appreciate you for being married, I guess, or whatever. Yeah. And you both do stand-up comedy, so look for you guys. You can do some clubs here. I know you've done Levity.
Yep.
It's a club that Patrick keeps mentioning on the show for no
sure.
apparent reason.
Yeah, he's somehow
Yeah, we'll get to that, Patrick. Don't worry. But also, one more time for your show on Tuesday and Sunday nights.
Tuesday and Sunday night. Sunday at 9, Tuesday at 9:30 at Amsterdam. I usually host. Chanel comes in and guest hosts for me quite often as well.
Only when wrestling's on.
Yeah.
Is that how we determine when
I
Chanel's
sometimes
taking over?
skip it to watch wrestling.
To watch wrestling. Excellent. Well, thank you so much for being here and being part of the show. Brandsterdam is in Brantford on Colburn Street.
Yeah.
So check it out. Tuesday and Sunday nights. Bring some canned goods, too. That'd be helpful. How do we follow you guys on social media?
You just add me. I'm Wally Warwick. Just look for me.
Wally Warwick.
Yep. I don't do a whole lot of social media stuff. And she
Chanel?
does even less.
I don't participate in social media.
Wow. It's like having the Flintstones in here, for God's
Pretty
sakes. That's
much.
fantastic. Manolis, of course, at Manolis Zontanos.
Yeah.
Do you have another friend you want to plug? You always have a friend you want to plug.
Yeah,
Something.
we're talking about hot. Yeah, literally.
He just randomly picks out local businesses. He goes in and says, "If you give me a shirt, I'll
he's
plug
reading
you on
now.
Friday at 4:20."
I can't rely on my brain to remember stuff. Dawson's Hot Sauce. My buddy Brody has this company. Am I right? Yeah, it's right there.
Dawson's Hot Sauce.
Yeah, it's on Instagram as Dawson's Hot Sauce. It's like he's from Hamilton and he makes hot sauce.
Makes his own hot sauce.
Were you lost? Like, how did you get to a hot sauce shop?
Well, no, because we were talking about hot stuff earlier and
yeah, I
reminded me.
know. I just don't know how you ended up in a hot sauce shop if you don't eat hot sauce.
Oh, well, he's my friend and I want him to sell hot sauce.
Want him to do well.
You went
I
there to
don't-
plug
I-
them.
I do want to play. I won't.
Do they
use
do a
it,
solid
but
medium? Do they have a good medium?
That's how I was curious. Yeah, they got a medium.
They don't. I don't think so.
Damn
But
it.
people like it. Apparently, you like it, right? You've tried it.
Dawson's Hot Sauce. It's excellent. It's
have it at
locally sourced and made. That message brought to you by Manolis Zontanos and Patrick Coppolino. Before we get to how we follow you on social media, would you mind giving Club Levity a little bit of a plug?
Yeah, it's okay. No. Yeah, it's a club right downtown Hamilton.
Yep.
We have shows every Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Monday night's trivia. And yeah, it's a lot of fun. So you get tickets at levitycomedyclub.com and follow us at Levity Comedy Club.
LevityComedyClub.com, downtown Hamilton, Hamilton's hottest spot for great comedy. We encourage you, get out, support local comedy. We would really appreciate it if you would. And if you want to follow Patrick Coppolino on social media, how do you do that, Patrick?
At Mace Galone.
At Mace Galone! Give him a shout out. Thank you so much,
Hi,
guys.
Dad. Hi, Wally Warwick Senior. Hi.
Yes, Wally Warwick Sr. Wally Warwick the third.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Yeah, you're the fourth, right?
the third. Yeah.
Wally Wentworth Walker Warwick the third.
Yes,
Thanks so much for listening to the show, and thank you for joining us for Friday at 4:20. Until we get a chance to talk to you again in 7 days, have an awesome weekend.
Woo!